Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of the Noble Norse. Last we left off, we were able to take over Telemark. We're actually doing better than we were on our first try, on the first episode, because our king actually ended up dying from a bit too much excitement in bed, and we kind of had to remake our king. Now, if we go back and take a look at a certain situation, I want to talk about why I am keeping myself only to my capital and not taking more lands. And I know I got a comment about that. I'm sure there are a lot of you who are asking, Mathis, why are you handing out your lands to everybody and not just keeping them for yourselves? Now, I know there's the benefit of being able to raise max levies of those areas that I control, but, and this is very important, especially with the Norse, until I can redo the religion, until I can reformat, or whatever the hell it's called, the religion itself, I am stuck in Gavelkind succession. I can't change it. So if I have more than one son, for instance, it's going to be divvied up. All my lands are going to be divvied up amongst my sons. But if I pertain one piece of land, I will not have to hand off land to other sons, because my one piece of land is going to be handed off to my one eldest son, and there won't be any big problems that way. On top of it, if you have very happy vassals, they're going to be more than likely willing to give you most of their levies if they are needed. So it's kind of a win-win situation. Now, one of the things I didn't do last time was look at the laws, and I meant to do that. So we're going to take a peek at the laws right now. We have feudal taxation at none. So feudal taxation is, other arrangements are fairly common. It's just the feudal lords that are going to be able to tax. So I do want to throw on some feudal taxation, I think. I want small feudal taxation. Feudal lords are expected to make a small financial contribution towards the greater good of the realm. They are mildly disappointed to this. So I could do that. I might want to crank it up, because right now we're only making about a gold something month. Our vassals would go down by 10, but they like us a good chunk it is. Let's sort by opinion here. We've got this guy who loves us a lot, and that's just going to go up. Same thing with over here. These guys like us a lot. It's going to go up as time goes on. I'm cruel, which might end up going away in a little while. Could probably send some people some money as well. Overall, we're just in a good spot, and I don't necessarily know if I want to. I can actually throw this guy 20 gold to make him like me a little bit more. I just like people liking me. The more people like me, the more I'm going to get my way as far as things are concerned. So for now, that's just how it's going to have to go. I have no valid ambitions. Oh, I'm the King of Norway. I will also pick the King of Norway, so I can now just attack whenever I want. Do we have any... We have some... No, we have no prisoners, so it's unfortunate. Let's crank up the speed here a little bit. We might want to go on a grand hunt before and potentially head off into another area. Do I... I think I'm going to try and make some people like me a little bit more. So why is this guy not like me? He's a chief of Heidemark. Heidemark is over here. I want him to like me. I need him to like me more. He wants to become the King of Norway, which is kind of a problem. But I can send him some cash to have him like me by a bunch more. And is he married? He just wants to become the King of Norway, so I can't really do much else to help him out. But he's going to like me a bunch. We can keep going down the list here. We'll go next. Who's next? Who is this? Godi, Seer of Ostlindit, Godi of Bergeheim. I think that's one of these areas in here. Temple of Bergeheim and Oslo. So I don't need to worry about anybody in Oslo. So Chief of Opelind, I need him to like me a bit. He doesn't right now. I can make him my law speaker, which would crank it up by 20. And I could send him a small gift up to, and he likes me a ton. On top of that, I could probably look at what he wants. He wants to become steward, but he's a shit steward, so that's not a big deal. This guy right here, Godi, not a big. That's Bergeheim. Telemark, we just snatched Telemark, so he's gonna like me plus 75. He doesn't like me because I declared war in short reign. We could easily hand him something like Herdman, or send him even a gift of 20. Honorary title, Herdman. Bam, and he's going to like me a ton. So now all my people are going to like me. Another thing people are saying is they want me to go raid. I could easily go raid. That's something I could do. I can use the rivers and kind of move up. If we take a look at the economy, I believe is what I'm... No, not... The economy is U. Alright, U. If we take a look at the economic area, we could take a look at some good places. A lot of the green places where we want, so... Over here is pretty good. We could go and loot. We might as well have, we might as well go loot. Why not? We shouldn't have any big issues to worry about, to be honest with you. The biggest threats are going to be up further north, Agder's not going to be a huge deal. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go a little bit on a looting rampage and pull a bunch of dudes up. We'll march them over here. And we'll then bring out some boats. Not retinues, some boats. We'll do one of those and have them all dock here. We'll actually have everybody dock over here too. So there we go. We'll go ahead and do that. Crank it up. And once they merge, we'll group them all together. We'll flag them as raiders. And we'll bring them out on a raiding scheme, on a raiding party. To the most despicable king, may your years be short in war. This is a formal declaration of war. Petty king of Chiliad. Heir to the county of Burgadur. Where is this guy? Okay. Well, he's got a decent sized area. That actually does worry me slightly. The Varangian Guard, may they find the Varangian Guard is formed. Okay, so let's see. He will arrive in Vestergaard on 24th of February. Yeah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna have to meet him here probably. So I want Haraldr. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna want Haraldr in the middle, as he typically is. He's able to lead troops, so I need to make sure he's there. Kettle, Petty King, not me. Haraldr Fairhair, where are you, my friend? Name. Okay, maybe not. Is he already somewhere? How's this guy? Yeah, these guys don't really have good stats as far as leading is concerned, so we're going to go ahead and slap him in the middle. How about this guy? He's got Skilled Tactician, and this guy has Tough Soldier. They're decent. I would prefer other people, to be honest. So Roald is there. This guy's already there. We can't really do much else. Because Haraldr, is he off doing stuff? Is that the problem? Can I now have him leading? Yep, now I can have him leading. So an inspiring leader. We're going to have him put in the middle. We'll put Roald off on this flank and that guy off on that flank. We can just march, I guess. We can do a long route because I do want to try and catch him off guard. And we can do a little bit of this and start squashing him. Hopefully. If we need to raise mercs, we have a little bit of money. Okay. So hopefully he's going to get a river crossing doing this. We'll see what ends up happening. We are going to be the defenders here. Let's take a look and see what ends up happening. We have good leaders. That's what I'm hoping for. His morale's crushing. Yep, we're going to crush his army. We put good leaders in charge, so we're going to be able to win that fight. He's not losing... There we go. So he wasn't losing a lot of troops there. Where's he going now? Yeah, we can just meet him in battle now and just crush him over and over and over again. Victory, and we even pulled the mayor of Copenhagen. Good. We can just march this way and just keep on crushing over and over again. So that is the difference a good leader makes, ladies and gentlemen. You always want to have a good leader leading your armies because as long as you do, even with lesser numbers, you can still win battles. Something I've learned over the past few plays that I've gone. So we're just going to be going back and forth here and hopefully just crushing him before he can do anything. And that's going to be his entirety of his army. And now we can just sit here and basically destroy him. No problem. Well, so much for going off looting, unfortunately. I can pull my Chancellor, who's off fabricating claims now. We can go ahead and make sure we have good relations elsewhere. And we can sit here and just destroy. We can crank it up. And just do the long one. I don't like to assault too much. See, my concubine is pregnant. That's good. I must have had a threesome. And that was an interesting night. But it was a good night. Just impregnating my concubines left and right. We pulled off the Chiestis. Where's he going? Is he really trying to siege? I'm going to break away here for a second. We'll pull down ×4. I am going to... Oh! We might lose this battle. Maybe running into him like that. Ooh! Were we going to win? We did win. We were able to pull a victory out of there, luckily. We can't enforce our demands yet. Can I pull more men? Oh, I got a daughter. That's fine. I can pull more men here. We can merge. And go ahead. And I had 2 daughters. Interesting. How's my son? Not bad, stats-wise. So, child of a concubine. Child of a concubine. We'll use them for opinion, the daughters. Don't have to really worry about much else. And now that their morale was pretty low and we're going to have reinforcements coming, we can pretty much just crush them. No problem. Nice and easy. Well, that wasn't too bad. We had a bit of an issue. Now with the sieging, we should have an even better... we should have no problem otherwise. We can take a look at what we're winning from. Occupation of Bagues. We can take that. As soon as we take that from under him, it's going to be better off for us. Another victory. Now we could just... Let's see. We might be able to catch his army out here. Maybe not. Maybe catch it here. We might get a river crossing penalty in the process. My prisoner, let him rot. I do want to try and catch him out. We have technology we can boot up, but I'm going to try and catch his men out. I'm going to chase him left and right. He can't actually go anywhere over here. He's stuck. So we can just cross him. In the cast of battle, men have cornered Ake. He resisted very bravely before we slew him. We might actually... Oop, there we go. We were able to win. He did try and reinforce and stop it. He still refuses. We'll just chase his army down. This should give us, hopefully, the end that we need. Let her rot. And another victory. We can pause it right there and go ahead and enforce our demands. And we were able to crush him. Alright, we're going to have to go back and replenish our troops, unfortunately. But it got us a little something something. Alright, so we've got some technology. Most of our men are heavy infantry, so I think what we're going to do is focus on heavy infantry, at least early on. Not that it matters all that much. What does military organization do? Morale of armies, that's always good. Siege equipment, but we're going to go ahead and pop up a heavy infantry one. And get back. So it definitely set us back as far as our looting is concerned, but... What do we got? I have started to feel that turn the other cheek is just stupid. An eye for an eye, I lose patient. Unfortunate. That is actually really shitty. That's a good trait to have, but we did end up losing it. Now we can go ahead and lower everything but these guys, and hopefully we'll be able to bring them back up over time. Hopefully. But Heralder can go ahead and do what he was doing before. We don't want him combating. We want him training troops right here. And everything else is going well. We want to keep an eye on our troops for the most part, so we can get ready to raise them and bring them. My concubine is pregnant again. Asta is just a wonderful woman. That's always good. What is this? Important decisions are available. Not going to worry about it too much. We can go out on a hunt. It is November. The month is before November. Damn. And how old are we at this point? We're 48 years old. If we commission a runestone, it's going to run us what? 100 gold. Don't really want to do that quite yet. Not quite yet. Ah, we should take a look at our prisoners, actually, and get rid of them. Make a little bit of cash off them. So we got this guy who's worth 25 gold. We could ransom. He cannot. He can't afford it. And then we could ransom her. The answer is no. He can't afford it. So we could just get rid of him. If she got good stats, we could take her as a concubine. Diligent, deceitful, proud. Nah, not really. Not worth it. Not in my mind, anyway. We could get rid of him. We could just sacrifice him. Give us a little bit of a bonus. Hold a great blot. What is it? Once every 9 years. The month is before November. Gotta wait. Oh, well. The month has to be what? Before? At least September now. So let's, we'll do that. We'll go on a grand hunt. We'll see what ends up happening to us. We'll put another character in charge here. The chief of Telemark is already over here, so we're going to put him over there. Put that guy over there. Just running our retinue a little bit. How are we looking as far as our troops are concerned? Are they replenished? Army levies for the most part. 605, 700. Still some time that they need time to replenish, apparently. That's fine. I would like to go raiding, make a little bit of cash money, but such is life. It's taken a while to replenish the troops, but it is what it is. A daughter was born. We had another daughter. Lots of daughters. We're having lots and lots of daughters, unfortunately. But actually, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because our son's going to be able to take over pretty easily. We only have one son, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Alright, we could probably raise these men now and go ahead and raise some boats in the process. Probably don't need all the boats, but I'm bringing them. We're going to be running out of actually probably way too many. We could probably release this. We'll wait for everybody else. We probably don't need this guy either. Just trying to save money on them being raised. As long as we stay in the positives. Alright, we can do this, do this. I do want to be in this, so I'm going to go ahead and lead it. Chief of Telemark will come with me. And we can't disembark, actually, because I do need more boats. Come on, give me more. And then we can merge them. And disembark them. Alright, let's head out. Where do we want to go? We could swing right upriver here. Go to Colne and raid Colne. Or we could swing up to the easier areas. And take a look over here. Though it might be better to swing up here, to be honest with you, so we can go right up to this and hit Colne. It's gonna be all of Lotharingia, but we could see what we've got when we move in, what we're gonna end up dealing with. Hopefully not a lot, as far as troops are concerned. We'll go ahead and start raiding. And we can take a look, keep an eye out, make sure we have money coming in. We do. We're just going to loot the hell out of them. If they end up coming, we can just jump into the boat. No problem. But this is going to earn us a bunch of prestige and a bunch of gold. Alright. Good. Now, is that... Alright, Lotharingian army. We're just going to drain them pretty much for everything they've got. I don't want to hit... I don't want them to come at me, but we have a good view. So we were able to siege it. The defenders sallied forth, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at our boat, make sure we've got a bunch of cash. We do have 60 gold. Keep on looting a little bit. I do want to keep an eye out. If we take a look, we are draining it pretty quickly. We'll go through one more siege and we'll move. And we can move out of here. Whoop, nope, 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 nope. That's the... We'll arrive in Colne. So that's my ticket out of here. Oh, he's going to catch us. Hopefully we'll get out of there pretty decently. Whoa, that's a lot of men. Our men got out of there, though. And our leaders survived? It seems. King Kettle the Fat. I'm known as the Fat. Alright, well, time to go home. Let's get out of there. Yep, he pulled an army. I wasn't able to get out fast enough. I should have slowed it down a little bit. But we pulled 64 gold and 63 prestige out of there. We can lower our men. And our retinue is really small now. But we were able to pull some money, which is good. We can definitely do a runestone from that. So let's go ahead and commission a runestone. You've decided to commission a runestone. Let it speak of me. Carve it in my favorite recipes because I'm gluttonous. It will say that I feared nothing because I'm brave. My harsh but necessary actions. It will say that I feared nothing. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm just going to add a bunch to our prestige, I believe, and a bunch of other stuff. And we can go on our grand hunt at the same time. We might as well. My boy, I'm a little nervous. I might die before he comes of age. Am I already diligent? I'm already diligent. I could just say, I don't care what it is, we'll hunt it. The hounds... So I don't need to worry about diligent. Don't care what it is, we'll hunt it. Gives me ruthless. Yeah, we'll do that. Give me a little bit ruthless. Give me an extra couple martial, which will help. Heralder's boasting about how much better a hunter he is compared to you just because he killed a large deer on his own. He cannot hunt from the dungeon! Or thank Thor for Heralder. Definitely thank Thor for him. He's an amazing person. I will face it with my spear, or the peasants will finish it. I will face it with my spear, and I got Master Hunter. Good. The Grand Hunt is over for now, and I got a bunch of prestige out of it as well. Good. The stone is raised. The runestone you commissioned has been finished and raised at the spot you chose for it. You examine the runes. While he lived, Kettle, son of no one, and no one, had the stone raised in his own memory. Even his enemies cannot deny the great courage of Kettle. Those who knew him can swear that when faced with danger, he was always without fear. You leave the stone content in the knowledge that many centuries from now, when its painting is long since faded, scholars will be studying these rune carvings in an effort to glean wisdom from their words. 300 prestige, 2 diplomacy, and 10 general opinion, which is always nice. Now, he's not at peace. Who's he at war with? Who's he fighting right now? There it is. Defending against King Aethred the Just. Holy War for Essex. He's defending against the... over here, I guess. Interesting. Let's take a look at the world for a minute here. Byzantine Empire is still pretty big. Not a lot changed yet. Let's wait for armies to replenish, and once they are, let's take a look at our vassals. Our vassals should adore us. This guy's the only one who doesn't adore us all that much, but we can change that. Yes. Could even send him a little bit of gold, but no need. But he's going to give us a little bit more that way. What we can do, because we're getting old, we're going to pause it here and go to laws. And the reason I want to change the laws now as opposed to later is because since I'm going to close to dying, my boy will not inherit the penalty of raising laws. So we could raise our laws to small feudal taxation laws, get a little bit of money from them. We should have no problem gaining that, and actually it shouldn't even really change opinion all that much, if at all. Yeah. Didn't even change like any at all. I'm loved. I'm loved amongst everybody. And I could offer to join this man's war. He probably doesn't hate me all that much. He's content. Yeah, he doesn't hate me all that much. We could probably end up joining his war and helping him, or I could just wait. A book without a title is pushed in my hands by a hooded man clad in midnight blue. Something was said, but was lost in the confusion. The book was still there. Hey, wait, and study it intensely, or it wants me to read it. It wants me to read it. Let's go with that and see what happens. Oh, we can, new technology. Do castle infrastructure, which is militia training ground, barracks, castle tax, town infrastructure, which is city tax. Improved keeps, fortifications. Let's go improved keeps. Let's give us a bit more defense. We're going to need it as our wars kind of get longer. My liege, since I arrived in Arkansas, yes, we're going to have more levies, which is good. And I guess we can go ahead and take a look and see if we can raise him now. We could probably be fine against Agder. He's still defending against him. If I declare war against him now, which we just did, in fact, he doesn't really have much, so I could probably just raise men here, march in, and men over here. Just march both of them in. No leaders necessary quite yet. He probably doesn't have much in the way of leaders as it is, but we can just go ahead and take it. Whoa, whoa, this dude's coming up. He's going to crush my army. Okay. You want to play? We'll play. I'm leading this army, which is not okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get in there before it ends up dying. And reinforce it. Nope. Oh, wait. We're just going to go ahead and march over there. He can't siege it, which is fine. As soon as this war is over, it won't even be big of a deal. To be honest with you. Oh, I'm going to end up fighting this guy. He's probably going to end up beating me. I just want to put some men that are worth being in charge. Let's go ahead and take off Haralder here. Put him in charge of the middle army. Haralder. Then the chief of Telemark. And this guy. Striker. My liege, I hope fate finds you well. A child needs a proper guardian. Nothing will please me more than to offer my services as a mentor and a tutor. If it pleases thee, your humble vassal. Actually, no, I'm going to educate my child. Is he of age? He is of age. I can find someone better. I need to educate him. Why is he not being educated? Why didn't it prompt me for him to be educated? Dean needs to be educated, and he will be educated by me. I would like these men to come here. Whoa, where'd these guys come from? Oh, they're dead. Come on, over here. They can't really do much. Now, I could just take it. I'm going to let it sit, though, because once we have the war target, we're going to get what's called a ticking war score, which means it'll go up over time. My wife is pregnant, which is good. I don't know if there's much he can do, to be honest. That was that was Agder's army? We have people off looting, which is nice. He won a bunch of battles, so he's all happy with himself. Ain't gonna last long. Look, dude, this is doing you a favor. I'm gonna end your war that way, or inherit it, and with that war, we're gonna be able to, with my help, you're gonna be fine. Vigdis is afraid of the dark. This is my daughter, presumably. Ridicule her. That should do it. Try to address the cause of the fear. She became trusting. I'm not... Okay, weird. That sounds good to me. It's fine. We're going to take Agder, no problem. Going to be a little bit lengthier, but overall we should be okay. I want to make sure this does not become unified very quickly. We're going to need to strike it quickly at some point. How are we looking as far as troops? Can we get some more? Only 54 more men, actually. It's not that great. Let's go ahead and continue with the siege. Crack it up to ×5. The book is gibberish, but also enlightening. But even if I struggle with some chapters, its mystery still engrosses me. Something is concealed in the book's language. I'm determined to find out what. The secret will soon be mine. Mwahahaha. A son was born. I learned to love books instead. So no secret. We couldn't figure out the secret of the book, but we got +2 learning. So that's always useful. So we're going to go ahead and siege this all the way through. So with my new boy, did he inherit anything exciting? No, he did not. Okay, that guy likes us a lot, which is nice. Oh, we can actually just end the war now. We can enforce the demands. And this guy should like us a bunch, because we subjugated him, declared war. I'm cruel, but short reign, etc., etc. But that's fine. I want to make sure that's totally okay with me. This guy's liege is him. This guy's liege is him, so that's fine. Perfect. So here's the thing. Now that I have another son, you're gonna notice I didn't get the title loss on succession warning, which is good because the title loss on succession means my boy would end up inheriting some of my land. But because I only have one piece of land, I don't have to worry about that, which is why I like it. So yeah, how exciting. Now you know why I like it. Can't raise any retinues. Max is 201. Total cost to create. Can't actually do any. Unfortunate. We started with levies, but we weren't able to maintain them. So we're going to have to just leave with what we have. We'll go ahead and have him training troops again. Thank you, Haralder. You are an excellent, excellent person. Very, very happy that you are as good as you are. I should send him a gift. Just as an appreciation. He wants to have a son. He doesn't have... He's not... Well, my cat's freaking out. What the hell? Weird. But yeah, that's going to be it, I think. I think we're going to wrap up this episode of The Noble Norse. We have picked up another piece of land. We did a little bit of raiding. They're actually still... They're actually fully recovered now. We might want to hit them again at some point. But more importantly, we want to make sure we might not want to hit them while they're so unified. That would be interesting. Wow. The Umayyads have all but devoured all of Spain. Very, very, very quickly. That's scary. The Abbasids are over here doing pretty decently, though they've got the Hashemids over here kind of eating into their land a bit. Just a lot going on. But yeah, we'll stop here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want this series to continue, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and by hitting that like button, make sure to hit subscribe to join the Horde, and as always, I'll see you all next time.